All right, AI government contractors. This is Chatgpt 4.0 secrets to proposal writing. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to write compliant proposals in less time. But before we get into this, the first thing I just wanted to do some housekeeping here to remind you that we're having a proposal writing group session on the 9th of June to the 24th of June, okay? Saturdays and Sundays, 6 to 7. In this proposal writing classes, I'm going to teach you how to break down solicitations. I'm going to show you how to create a comprehensive list of subcontractors that you can begin to call to get a quote. And I'm going to show you how to write a full on proposal in less than 2 hours that is compliant with the requirements in the solicitation or the statement of work. A lot of people have already messaged me. Some people thought that it was free, so I'm just making it clear. In order for you to secure your spot, it's $997. You can email me at etimgodwin4@gmail.com to secure your spot. Listen, there's a money back guarantee. If at the end of this program you can't break down solicitations, you can't create a comprehensive list of subcontractors, or you can't write fully compliant proposals, I will give you back 100% of your money. But let's get into the work of today. These are the three problems that small businesses face when it comes to proposal writing. These are the three problems that happen when you decide to write proposals by yourself in 2024. The first one is the obvious time constraints. Proposals have many different requirements that you must follow. In order to put these requirements into words across many sections of a document is challenging. In my current proposal writing class, I have compliance professionals, dentists, lawyers, people who are highly educated and brilliant and can handle the task. But the time that it takes, even for these people, proves that putting together a proposal should not have to be this time consuming in 2024. You're also prone to a lot of errors, okay? In order for you to be fully compliant, in order for you to have everything squared off, you're going to be prone to a lot of human error. And this is something that you want to reduce when you're working with the government. And then the last thing is desperation. Look, I started my entrepreneurship journey as a recruiter. I was reaching out to companies in the United States to find clients who had open vacancies. One thing I noticed was that each time I signed on a new client, I would stop my business development. And what that did to me was it made me extremely desperate for that client's reply, for that client's payments. And the reason I was desperate was because I had only one client. Now, when you have a slow proposal writing process, each proposal you complete, you hope to win. But that's not how business works. You need to have enough volume in the pipeline of proposals submitted in order for you to get rid of that desperation piece. And how do you submit a lot of proposals if it takes so much time to write them? That's why I'm going to be showing you how you can reduce your desperation because it stinks. We can smell it on your breath. Reduce that desperation by making sure that you're able to write compliant proposals fast. Now, at the end of this video, my promise to you is threefold. One, you're going to be able to break down solicitations with ChatGPT 4.0. You're going to be able to I'm going to show you what to ignore and what to focus on sam.gov. And I'm going to show you how to begin to write a proposal using ChatGPT 4.0. Now, ChatGPT 4.0 is the latest version of ChatGPT. All I want you to know, because I could go into details about all the technological advancement and all the changes, what I want you to know is that ChatGPT 4.0 has higher consciousness, rationality, speed, and precision. Okay? And all these things are going to help you in writing your proposal, breaking down solicitations, and querying ChatGPT in order to get the information you need from the solicitation. So that means that with ChatGPT 4, you don't have to spend hours understanding government solicitations. That has to be a thing of the past. Spending multiple hours trying to figure out what the solicitation is saying should be a situation of the past. That also means that with ChatGPT 4.0, You can query the solicitation to find anything. Some people read the solicitation and they say, well, but I don't know what the size standard is. I mean, I don't really understand what the work is telling me to do. But now you can ask questions to ChatGPT to find out the things that you have no idea on. And that also means that with ChatGPT 4.0, you can write a fully compliant proposal fast. And I'm going to be showing you how to start building that up in this video. Okay. And all you need in order for you to break down solicitations, to create a comprehensive list of subcontractors, and to write proposals quickly to reduce your desperation in this government contracting business, you need the right systems and the right prompts. And guys, I'm going to be releasing a book sometime in June. It's titled Government Contracting Without Tears, where I break down all the prompts that you're going to need in order to write compliance proposals, pick your industry, build out solicitations, and just stay tuned for those announcements. But now I'm done talking. Let me show you what I mean. Now, with every page, I always have my government contracting without tears open. It started off being called the ChatGPT cheat sheet, but as usual, you're going to want to go to sam.gov. Now, while in sam.gov, you're going to want to hit search. And when I'm on sam.gov like this and I hit search, I usually go to all domains and I click on contract opportunities. From contract opportunities, I am able to filter for each date that I need for my solicitations. Now, I always make sure that the due date is at least 2 weeks out to 1 month out to give me ample time to begin the process of talking to subcontractors and getting a quote. So I would advise that you stay on next month for the due date of the solicitation. After that, I'm going to put in my industry keyword. Now, guys, when you join my one on one group, when you work one on one with me, I create an AI plan for you. What I mean by that is that I don't only focus on NICS codes and industries, I also focus on industry keywords that can connect you to adjacent industries so you have enough industry keywords to search through for the next 12 months. It's not that complicated, but I'll tell you this. When you join the one on one program, I'll be able to show you that. But today I'm going to go with cleaning services because it's just right there. Let's say cleaning services, that's part of your keywords. What we have here now, valve assembly in Mani. This is an original solicitation and the due date is June 24th, which is good enough for us to go by. This is bearing sleeves in repair modification OF. Original solicitation, June 24th, another good time. I'm just showing you this now because these are the things I'm looking for. I'm looking for certain acronyms, RFP, RFQ. I'm looking for different things in the solicitation, or rather, in this search bar, this little information bar that I have here. And I'm going to show you that across multiple keywords. Now we went to cleaning services. It could also be waste management. So if we go into waste management, I'm seeing HVAC replacement, South Fork Vault pumping BPA, water jet waste removal services, May 29th. And this is an updated combined synopsis slash solicitation. Well, I'm going to go into this. Let's see what this is about. This may be interesting. Now, we have established that it's a combined synopsis slash solicitation, which is telling me that there is money behind this contract. We've also established that it's a total small business aside, which means if you're a small business, you can take on this kind of opportunity. I always check, is the description really long? Here we have what I'll call a shorter description. And it says this is a combined synopsis slash solicitation for commercial items prepared in accordance with the format in the Federal Acquisition Regulation. Okay, cool. Let's see. The government intends to award the firm fixed price commercial service type contract. Now, let me show you something quickly. Let's say you have no idea what a firm fixed price is. I want you to remember that ChatGPT is your trusted assistant and it's not going to lie to you. If it doesn't know something, it's going to tell you it doesn't know. I've heard a lot of people say, oh, but it hallucinates. So you're not going to be able to get the right information. That is partly true. where if the person doesn't put in the right prompt or the right information, you're going to get some hallucination. But let's see. What is firm fixed price? Firm fixed price contract is a type of contract where the price agreed upon at the onset does not change regardless of the actual cost incurred during the execution of the project. That means for you as the business owner, you want to make sure you make your pricing as airtight as possible to make sure that if this contract is a one base year with an optional four, when you get to the third year, you're not having problems with expenses. You're not in the red because you didn't do your preparation at the beginning to make sure that the price would be good up until the end of the contract duration. But when I go into the attachments, I can see a couple of attachments here. I keep my eyes peeled for certain attachments. I want to really see if there is the SOL in here. So I see the combined synopsis slash solicitation on the water jets. So I'm going to download this because it's the most recent one. And when I get back into my ChatGPT forum, I am going to attach the document into ChatGPT like so. And I'm going to get my prompt to help me break down this particular solicitation. And when I paste it in there, all I have to do is wait. So, based on the statement of work from the provided document, here are the extracted details to support subcontractor identification and contract proposal preparation. And that's all built into the prompt, by the way. So, scope of work, it's regular removal service of water jet waste from different shops, annual complete clean out of water jet systems, frequent cleaning services for water jet systems, hopper boxes. Okay. I don't even know what a hopper box is, but again, if there's anything I don't know, what is a hopper box? Hopper boxes. Okay. So a hopper box in mechanical context typically refers to a large container used for collecting, storing, and transporting bulk materials or waste. These boxes are usually designed to facilitate easy loading and unloading of materials in context of water jet systems, as mentioned in the documents. Okay, so what kind of companies can complete the job? I asked this question just to get an overall view of the kind of companies that can complete the job, but it's also a transition to finding potential subcontractors. And this is going to make sense as the full picture comes on. And guys, this is the system that I teach in the proposal writing class, right? How to break down the solicitation. After breaking down the solicitation, you're going to go into finding the companies that can do work. After finding the companies that can do the work, you're going to turn those companies into Google. After turning those companies into Google search terms, you are going to begin to find and create a list of the subcontractors using a Boolean search or Perplexity AI. And after you do that, then you begin to write the proposal using the information from the potential sub. So here I'm going to say turn these companies into Google search terms with the site of the location. So to search for companies in the specific location that can handle the job of the water jet waste removal as described in your statement of work, you can use the following Google search terms. Okay, so waste management and environmental services company in this location. Now, I'm going to, does the SOW, I'm just going to ask, where is this job located? I would like that to be added to the search term. So here you go. There was an error there. And look at the way I corrected that. When I asked it to give me the search terms, it only gave me the location. It just put location in brackets, expecting me to put in the location. But I wanted ChatGPT to do the work. So I asked it to do it. So here we have, for example, waste management companies near Ber- Bremerton. Okay. So I'm going to grab this and say create a Google Boolean string with relevant keywords from the SOL to find companies. Let's see what happens here. As we got our Boolean search, now all we have to do is go to a fresh Google page, throw this in there, and voila, we start to see companies that can handle. Now we're going to see a couple of massive companies. Remember that government contracting is really put in place for small businesses to have the opportunity to be more competitive. Okay, so you're going to stay away from the larger companies depending on the size standard of the particular solicitation that you're dealing with. But for the sake of this example, I'm just going to go into this hazardous waste management here. And look, you have contact information, so you can call these guys to get a quote. You can search for their contact. We have headquarters location. So I'm guessing that this is a larger corporation if they have perhaps many different locations. Sites in Washington where hazardous waste disposal is offered by ADCO Environmental Services Limited. But guys, for the sake of this example, I want to show you what happens when you have gotten your subcontractors. Now, let me see. Let me see. I think the thing we're looking for is the water jet services. I want to click on services. Now, let's say you wanted to find out if you could handle the job. You could control A, copy everything in here, go back into Chatgpt and say compare company information below and tell me if they can complete the work. Like paste that information. So based on the comprehensive description of ADCO Environmental Services LLC's capabilities, it seems highly likely that this company can meet the requirements for the water jet waste removal at the Puget Sound Naval Shipyard, Bremerton, Washington. Okay, here's an assessment of their sustainability based on the key areas outlined in the statement of work. So, guys, I'm not going to go deep into reading all of this. You can pause and just read these prompts and read the result of this and tell me what you think. I'm going to go straight into trying to build out the proposal here. Now, some of the things that you want to know is that when it's time for you to build out the proposal, the base of your proposal is always going to be a table of content, right? So I have specific prompts in my book that help you build out a precise table of content. But for now, I'm just going to freestyle it. Create a table of content for this job. Now, what this is going to do is going to create a precise proposal with different sections for us to work with. So each individual aspect is going to need to be built out part by part. Okay. Now, it has created a lot of parts, 13 items. Not all of this will be relevant. And in the proposal writing program, I show you how to actually break down what is relevant, what is not relevant. But for the sake of this video, as an example, what I'm going to build out is the executive summary. So with the executive summary, what you want to do now, I'm going to always go back to my trusted book, Government Contracting Without Tears, because this is where I would actually have the ability to build out everything that I need to build out. And when I come back here, I paste in this prompt. I also grab all the information from my subcontractor's website and I tell ChatGPT this proposal is for Godwin GovCon. And it begins the proposal like this. Okay? I think I put something wrong here. And guys, I'm going to leave all the errors in because this happens. Begin the proposal by starting with I'm going to take this prompt in again. And by the way, sometimes you're going to run into errors. Oh, actually, I was wrong. The executive summary is being created here. Check this out. It says Godwin GovCon is pleased to present our water jet waste removal service for the Puget Sound Naval Shipyard and Trident refit facility in Bremerton, Washington. With over 2 decades of experience in hazardous waste management, including handling radioactive materials and various hazardous waste classes under stringent compliance with federal regulations, Godwin GovCon is uniquely positioned to meet the needs of critical projects. Our proposal outlines the comprehensive approach to managing the water jet waste generated at facility, ensuring all operations are conducted safely, efficiently, and in compliance with environmental and safety regulations. Guys, Look, I'm not going to go into reading the entire thing for you. What I wanted to show you right now is that in less than 30 minutes, we've been able to break down a solicitation. We've been able to find a couple of subcontractors and use the information to begin to create a proposal that aligns with the needs of the government. Guys, I don't know how much more to say. I've heard of people who spent 3 weeks writing one proposal. I think that that should be a situation of the past. What I'm showing you here is how you can now save your time and still have a high quality proposal so you can finally run this government contracting thing like a business and not just a hobby where you're hoping to win. All right, guys? I hope to see you in the next video. Email me at etimgodwin4 to be a part of the June 9th proposal writing sessions.